We have had rain across a good portion of the area for most of the day so far. I mean, we're only halfway through, but still, this is a fair amount of rain, and I think everybody's pretty happy with it so far. Skywatch Storm Tracker shows that rain, and it is lined up almost right along I-44, and that's where it's been training through most of the day, as we've just seen showers and a few thunderstorms redevelop and redevelop and redevelop. And then we're also, of course, keeping an eye on activity out here in northeast Oklahoma, and then you look down I-44 toward Oklahoma City, well, there's more activity coming together, and even as some of the bigger batches fall apart, they regenerate in other areas. And so the rest of us, though, just getting socked in with some good showers, a few rumbles of thunder, and cloud cover, keeping temperatures quite cool today. Now, as we mentioned earlier, there's still the low-end risk of a strong to low-grade severe thunderstorm in the area with some of this activity. If any of it does get to low-grade severe levels, we're talking there's a limited hail risk and a limited wind risk, but we're not expecting widespread severe weather. We're really not expecting a lot out of this other than just some good old-fashioned thunderstorms. It is dark at 7th and Range Line. We're socked in with clouds and rain in the city of Joplin. 65 degrees, wind is south at 11 right now, and we take a look at temperatures across the area. This green patch right through the heart of the area, right along I-44 is where the rain's been, keeping those temperatures lower, but you go north or south of it, 73 8th Center, 72 Chanute, you get 74 Anderson, 75 Cassville, where they haven't seen nearly as much rain, but they're still getting some cloud cover. Another good piece of information is for allergy sufferers is look at these pollen counts. A 0.8 out of 12 for today and a 0.9 out of 12 for tomorrow. So even though it's raining, you can get out there and maybe enjoy a little bit of the rain as long as there's not any thunderstorm activity. You don't want to be out there when there's lightning going on. We're still expected to reach a high of about 74 degrees, but again, these temperatures have been fluctuating kind of all over the place depending on where the rain has been and when it stops, because earlier today here at the station, the rain stopped for a little bit and the sun came out and it warmed up. So it's going to be varying across the area. Shower and thunderstorm activity holds on through the first part of the afternoon, and then roughly around 4 or 5 o'clock, it's going to taper off for a bit and leave us with mostly cloudy skies. And as we head into tonight, we'll see additional development of shower and thunderstorm activity. And again, see those fluctuating temperatures before we finally hit a low of 60 degrees. So the future track shows us what we're talking about. We get through the activity today, and then early tomorrow morning, a cold front off to our northwest brings in new activity. So everything we're getting now is coming from the southwest, and then tomorrow it'll come from the northwest with that cold front. And as you can see, it brings in another good chance of showers and thunderstorms across the area before it clears out by about midday, early afternoon. And then it just leaves behind some slightly more seasonable temperatures. And then we watch this upcoming weekend where we do have a slight chance of a stray shower or thunderstorm across the area before that clears out. And you see behind it leaves us with considerably much more seasonable temperatures in the area. And of course, don't forget, scan that QR code or go to your favorite app store and search for KOAM Skywatch Weather. You have the Skywatch Weather app, everything you need to know in the palm of your hand for when you're not next to your TV. So we'll get the rain first half of the day tomorrow, but once we clear out, we should hit a high of about 77. We have a gradual warm up heading into the weekend, and then we see that next system coming in by Sunday, brings temperatures down and does bring us at least a slight chance of some additional shower and thunderstorm activity. So all in all, this is not too bad of a forecast. Now, we're not getting a ton of rain out of this today, even though it may seem like it. We're not getting a lot out of it because we're not talking a bunch of heavy rain, but we're getting some rain. And like we've said leading up to this, any rain is better than no rain at this point.
That's very true. That's very true. You know, and I'm enjoying the little bit of moisture that we are getting. It's coming slow and steady, and that way we can use it when it gets
right.
Hot.
We don't have to worry about that flash flooding situation of just a heavy downpour on really dry ground running off and causing bigger issues. A slow, steady rain is what we need, and that's what we're getting.
Anything more is wasted.
Exactly.
All right. Thanks, Chris. We take this time to